Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright Justice for All. Today, we're going into the second part of the trial. Is it really true about my aunt? Alright, you didn't know about that, huh? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Enid could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And you understand the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt? Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, it's, Von Karmer. Ms. Von Karmer! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to worry about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me even though we're the same age? Are you done yet? You've caused me more than enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Huh. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Me. I already know. I'm from the future. That was a short intermission. I guess it was only 5 minutes. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Eenie Meenie had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Eenie Meenie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago, and the fact that Eenie told them about channeling, right? Right? That's what we heard? Yeah? How come we haven't brought that up? Ms. Meenie, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive? I, don't see the point in, bringing up, the past? Ms. Meenie, if you please. Okay. I totally don't think it'll do you any good, but... that's where I'll get you. Last year's accident. That was, last year in May? Something really bad happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt and, I was in a sea of flames. Yeah, I was gonna say, what about the heat from the flames around you? There's a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows, day after day, last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Oh, those are merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Yes, well, Miss Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Meenie's sister. Yeah, and that's actually not the trial, so I don't even know why we would actually have to worry about that. The point is that Eenie believes that he did that, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. And that is pressing Eenie completely. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, that was in May too. The thing with all the patients dying was May 2nd. And our accident was totally on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. You assume it's just a coincidence. My sis was totally tired. So that's why, duh. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of that mistake? That's kind of a... Are they all dead? Is that what this imagery is supposed to be? Is just a nurse surrounded by dead people screaming? I heard it was cause the medicines got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Mani? No way! Dr. Gray, wanted to blame it on my sister?
Objection!
That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Mani's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Mani is the one who made the mistake. But like, it really wasn't my sister. She was totally tired. You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and like was being investigated like every day. It was like a totally terrible situation. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't her fault and it was being pinned on her, man, that does suck horribly. It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh? Press harder. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. But like, I don't like have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Meanie. Miss Meanie, please amend your testimony. Yes, amend it all you want, because I have to present something. And like... Okay, never mind. Okay, I guess I'll keep pressing then. I kind of thought you were gonna amend your testimony. The accident happened at night, correct? Because didn't they say you were gonna amend your testimony to include that you didn't have a driver's license? Yeah, like, it was at like 1 a.m. or so, I think. Unless I have to present it on the other one. I don't know, we'll just keep pressing. I like had a paper like really soon. So like I hadn't slept and was working like real hard. So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. Jolt, Sea of Flames, and your sister. What happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was like totally black and there was like a ton of smoke. It's probably best you didn't see her, to be quite honest. I mean, it's clearly you're not exactly a good person. You know, getting revenge, it's one of those slippery slopes, right? Because normally I'm like, yeah, I mean, killed your sister. I can totally see why you want revenge. But then you're like implicating like an innocent person at the behest of a person who wants to profit from it pretty much by getting the master position, which that's not cool, Eenie. And like I was saying earlier, like if the spirit was being channeled and its first instinct was, oh, I gotta kill this fucker, I would be like, yeah, no, I get that. I'm actually pretty sure there's some horror stories based on that. I totally like had like no clue what was going on. Not saying it's right or legal or anything like that, but like I could kind of understand pretty much. Please tell us what about your escape in more detail. I kept wanting to forget that time, so like I don't remember things about the accident in like detail anymore. Well, it's all right. No need to push yourself. I think I like gave an interview about after the accident. Like that would probably be the most accurate, you know? If it's that article that I've already got. I like, didn't have my license. Oh, okay. This is where it is? That's weird. Present. Can we check this article? This is the article. Because it made it sound like there was something in there that we could use. Okay, so no, there's really nothing there. But we do want to present your license because you have one. Ms. Meanie, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Meanie? That's right. Like, yeah, like, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Huddy, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What? Are you talking about the perverted fake clinic director? Yeah, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did... Ow! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November. What? No, November. The accident happened last May. That's a half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Whoa, what in the... That's what happened, Mr. Phoenix. At the time of the accident, Miss Meany did not have a driver's license. Ow. Cry, and my whip will accommodate. Anyhow, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I'm, glad you get it, but, even if I had my license, I, don't think my sis would have, let me drive. Ow! Just don't stand there, to yourself. What, did Mia whip me? Not you too, Mia, with that whip and the pain and ow! Miss Meany, what do you think you would... Did Mia just whip me? Why do you think you would have not been allowed to drive anyway? That's because... I think the situation calls for more detailed testimony, Ms. Meany, if you please. How annoying, but oops, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. Don't want to drop the fake persona. Around that time, I was, really close to getting my license. My sis was, this totally big fan of cars and, really valued them. She, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red car. She, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. I mean, no, you ended up in the passenger seat because you didn't have your license. Oh, is that the contradiction? That's probably the contradiction. Huh, I'm not terribly knowledgeable of cars, but... me either. Did I miss something? I know cars go vroom and they cost a lot of money to repair. So what do you mean by really close? I had one of those permanent things. I think that's what they were called. Permit. Wow, the big name lawyer doesn't even know what a driver's permit is? It's permit, Chronos, not permanent. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ignorance is to be whipped. What is this with her? All she said is the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, may I continue? She valued cars. How much would you say she valued her car? Well, she'd flip out at, a drop of rain. Why? It's water. I mean, just dry it if you don't want, water stains. And, she would notice if, someone touched the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Press her. Why did she take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car? You wouldn't want to, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something more significant, all right? Well, Ms. Meany, what kind of car was it? It was a bright red one! It was a new car. Yeah. Oh, yeah! She had, just gotten it. It was, from the UK. The UK. Were those her boyfriend's initials? Yes, Judge, just go with that one. And it was really a special model? She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. Guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Harder? I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor! Yes. Please have the witness append what she just said in her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yeah! Well, if you like cars that much, then that's not my point! Though, to be honest, I don't really know what the point is either. Ms. Meany, would you please fix your testimony? I'm thinking, why is that important? From England. Oh! No, that doesn't. She just said passenger side, didn't she? Right door. Okay, no, so that's a contradiction. Okay, so yeah, present. Yeah, because the steering wheel and the passenger sides are swapped in the UK cars. Compared to America cars, which this game is pseudo-American, and maybe Japanese, I guess, because it's like pseudo-Japanese as well. Ms. Meanie, do you remember this article? Dots? It's an article about the accident. You said you had said this in it, but I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the right or the left? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but if it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. What do you mean by this? Miss Meanie, you said that you had escaped using the right side of the car, but if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Okay. Order in the court. Order. Ow. Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbing nonsense again! Eni said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Mani. And that is what Eni said, yes. But she is a goddamn liar, so she's clearly hiding something. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. What's the real root of the murder? We all connect the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask court in question, Eni or Mimi, who was really driving that car? I mean, it would have to be Eni then. Yeah? And the answer is Eni Meanie, of course. Why would you say that? Eni Meanie just said so herself in her testimony. She said she escaped from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Ow. I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At this time, Miss Eni Meanie had not yet received her driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident. What do you mean? The real truth? Think of outside the box. Isn't that what we always say? All right, one more time. So Mimi. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking outside the box. The answer is the one person who had a driver's license, Mimi Mani. After all that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Ms. Eni Meanie, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing in the witness stand right now? Okay. She had face surgery, right? Is that what we're going with here? This is actually Mimi? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. Oh, that is a lot of damage. The witness's real name is... Mimi Mani. That is your real name. Objection! That was a fast objection. Of all the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance? The witness had a severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. For the purpose of facial reconstructions, the surgeon used the picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of your younger sister. But Mimi Mani, she died in the car accident. Oh shit, is this gonna be like an insurance scam too? Did you have life insurance? That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body that they found in the crash site. That was the body of the real Eni Meanie. Isn't that right, Ms. Mimi Mani? So yeah? The car accident was 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eni Mani. Or Eni Meanie. Have I been messing that up in, like, this entire episode? Probably. She has longer hair there, and I think you have longer hair in... Yeah. I guess. Though the passenger side looks really like you could just get out of it. Her sister Mimi then stole her face, and then was reborn as Eni. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Mani from existence. Or Eeny Meeny. It's Mani, isn't it? It's Eeny Mani, Eeny Meeny, Mimi Mani. This person. My brain shuts itself off sometimes. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the car crash, Mimi Mani. However, that would have not been possible, because Mimi was still, in fact, alive. And the fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. This isn't a revenge plot? Oh, you're a scumbag then. And that is why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes, before the channeling. Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Eni, Mani, why did you say my name just now? Oh, did you say Von Kammer? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? Oh, okay. I thought it was Morgan for a second. That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi. The quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand. Probably because the public outcry about the malpractice. Mimi Mani wanted her old self to disappear because of this. What? Oh, yeah, okay. I guess I missed this one then. For some reason I'm like, this one's about the car crash. What are you talking about? Yeah, present. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Mani. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Mani had a car accident. So the doctor didn't drug you? Oh, girl! In which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. Unlike those fires, it was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident, her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. I mean, you could have, just totally picked a random face and made it a new start somewhere. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imaginations. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo? Becoming Eni had been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling the occult. I hate it. I hate it all! I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Miss Meany choose to go about with such a complicated plan? And why did Ms. Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay? This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me! That name, Von Kammer! I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Ms. Von Kammer. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ow! 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 Ah! Okay, stop! Ow! Ow! That is $1,000, man. Hello? And one more for good measure. Arrest? Phoenix, hang in there! Phoenix! Phoenix! The court is a fraud, a sham! I mean, okay, that one's true. But at the same time, arrest her for assault with a deadly weapon? Now then, it looks like there will be some time before Mr. Phoenix Wright regains consciousness. Okay! So I'll go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Okay. Are we not even gonna, like, present or press anything on Morgan? Is that coming? That is all. This court is adjourned. Huh. Is that right? Congratulations, Maya. Sis! It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside the clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in all the time. Let's not say you were smelling your sister's old clothes. That's right. There's still one thing I don't quite understand. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi had planned to open the door to the chamber herself, and then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who just committed a murder. You had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks! I mean, you did all the work. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, yeah, you know, it's my job. I'm getting paid for this, right, Maya? But I really don't want something like this to ever happen again. You know, I'm starting to see a trend with you, Maya. I have a feeling you're gonna be in jail again at some point in time. I'm visualizing once per game. How many games are there? Like 6, 7, 8, 9 of them? Well, actually, isn't there's some spin-offs, right? That aren't about Phoenix? I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. That is absolutely true, isn't it? You lost your sister like the first... Actually, it was the second? No, it was the first episode, wasn't it? It was like a tutorial trial and then the first episode in the first game. And now you lost your aunt. And maybe Pearl's probably gonna go get up for adoption, right? Well, you're 18, I guess you could take care of her. But every time something happens, I lose someone special in me. First my sister, then my aunt. I mean, your aunt did try to get you arrested for murder. Or at least, I guess it would have been self-defense. Not self-defense, but like... No, actually, I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea how they would have done this. Because technically, they were even saying it wasn't you that actually killed him, it was a spirit. So yeah, I have no idea. Dots. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible, because she's an asshole? Why would she help Mimi with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? I mean, she probably needs some answers. Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Oh. Right? You wanted her to be the master? Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into the Karain village. And that person will be you, Maya. And? But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The Branch family, my aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. She's tiny, pathetic, powerless, but her daughter. The next person would be Pearls. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. It was all so that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Dots? Did Maya say something just now? I think she said, I thought so. Oh, that's depressing. For Maya, date and time unknown, detention center, solitary confinement. Cell 13. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of the crane, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped the brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with the whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat the annoying, witless main family girl, that Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Oh. Okay. Well, that's ominous. Reunion in Turnabout. A brand new episode has been added! Saving content? Oh, absolutely, because that is it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.